Hello, comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings. This handsome but humble fellow is your host, Bill Miller. Very excited today because we are doing part 2 of a 3-part video series on a tiny comic book collection that Mrs. Musings and I purchased about a year ago. These have been fighting to get into a video ever since, but they were kind of kept away in a box and out of sight, out of mind, but finally we made a point to get them into some videos, and I'm excited to do so. Without further ado, let's get to showing and telling. We have Captain America number 161. From 1973, written by Steve Englehart, cover by Sal Buscema, and I think this is about a 9.4. I'm certainly no grading expert. I'll give you my honest opinion. We have Avengers number 127. And some of these have this certificate of authenticity from Kermit's Pad High Grade Comics, claiming that they are issues from the Rabbi One Owner High Grade Collection. That's not a pedigree that I'm aware of. Matter of fact, I think they just, within the last few years, started accepting Silver Age into pedigrees, and this is clearly bronze. So, don't know what that is, but several of the books have that. This is from 1974, Gil Kane cover, and this features the first appearance of Ultron 7. I put this guy at about a 9.4. Next up, Avengers 144. From 1976, again Gil Kane on the cover. And this is the first appearance and origin of Hellcat. And this is about a 9.0. So some of these will be getting graded at some point. Here we have Giant Size Avengers number 1. From 1974, John Romita on cover. This features the first appearance of Nuclo, a mutant son of Miss America and Wizard. It also features the second team appearance of the Invaders and the death of Miss America and Wizard. This is probably an 8.5. So some of these will get graded. Most, if not all of them, will end up being sold. Now, Mrs. Musings, she would say, keep them all and just buy more comics. But I try to tell her that I want to be responsible with the money we're spending on comics. That woman just loves her comic books, bless her heart. Giant Size Avengers number 2. Ron Wilson with the cover. This features the death of the swordsman and the origin of Rama Tut, as well as Hawkeye joining the Avengers. And this would be a 9.0. Giant Size Avengers number 4 from 1975. Gil Kane on the cover. This features the marriage of Vision and Scarlet Witch and the origin of Mantis, the Celestial Madonna. We're looking at about an 8.0. It's tough with those square bounds sometimes. And then we switch gears into DC with Green Lantern number 81 from 1970. Cover art by Neil Adams, written by Denny O'Neil. And this one's probably a 9.2. And most of these are high grade. Most between 8.5 and 9.4, I'd say. Green Lantern number 83 from 1971. Interior art and cover by Neil Adams. This one I would say is a 9.0. So we met this cat at a coffee shop. I think we got these off of OfferUp or Craigslist, something like that. Really cool guy, definitely a collector. And this was in, I think, Chandler or Gilbert, which are both suburbs of Phoenix. One's about 45 minutes away. The other one's about an hour away. They're both southeast of Phoenix. This is Green Lantern number 84. Cover art by Neil Adams, inking by Bernie Wrightson. I put this at a 9.0. But he was pretty cool, and I thought we got a really fair deal. So I was excited about it at the time, and it's really nice to see them again. Green Lantern number 80 from 1970. Neil Adams on the pencils and Dick Giordano on the inks. This is probably an 8.0. Green Lantern 89 from 1972, classic Neil Adams cover, written by Denny O'Neil. Probably a 9.0 on grade. And we take a step back with Green Lantern number 17 from 1962. Gil Kane with the cover. This one's written by Gardner Fox. And I put this at about an 8.0 condition-wise. And last but certainly not least, we have Green Lantern number 86 from 1971. Classic story featuring Speedy's heroin addiction. Again, Neil Adams on the cover. And this is about a 9.2. So very excited to have that guy. So this would be an example. If this came back 9.2 or higher, I would probably keep it, but I don't know. Can't keep everything. But that's the books that we have from this tiny comic book collection for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing them, as I certainly enjoyed showing them to you. And if you did, I would encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you're alerted as soon as I drop new red hot content. Thumbs up and comments are always appreciated. Remember, we're taking over the world one comic book at a time.